The description of the Jnani continues, stanza 13. न निन्दति न च स्तौति न हृष्यति न कुप्यति न ददाति न गृह्णाति मुक्तः सर्वत्र नीरसः. First line Anvaya as it is. न निन्दति न च स्तौति न हृष्यति न कुप्यति न ददाति न गृह्णाति सर्वत्र नीरसः मुक्तः. सर्वत्र नीरसः मुक्तः. So this is generally found in the case of others. These things are not in him because he is always absorbed in the Swarupa. Na nindati, doesn't censure anyone. Na cha stauti, doesn't praise anyone. Na hrishyati, doesn't rejoice. Na kupyati, doesn't get angry with anyone. Unless, of course, he is a teacher, okay? He has to get angry. Otherwise, they will take him for a ride. So, that is for their benefit, not for him. Not that he has anger. That also anger, not that his anger is there, but na kupyati, na dadati, doesn't give anything to anyone because he has nothing to give, because everything is oneself only. What to give? See, giving means the one who takes is different, one who gives is different, the thing that is given is different, everything is nothing but oneself. Where is the question? Na grinhati, same thing applies to taking something. Oneself is everything. So, sarvatra nirasaha, the one who is indifferent with respect to everything, because whatever that is available as nama rupa has no reality. See, how are you sarasaha or nirasaha with respect to your horns? Your horns or your tail? Are you sarasaha or nirasaha? Because it doesn't exist, that's all. Know that it is not there, that's all. Indifference in the sense he knows that they don't exist in reality, therefore total indifference. Therefore he is muktaha ityarthaha. What is he? He is nothing but he is totally free from bondage. Further, sanuragam striyam drishtva mrutyum va samupasthitam avivalamana swastho mukta eva mahashayaha. Sanuragam striyam drishtva samupasthitam mrutyum va drishtva avivalamanaha swasthaha mahashayaha muktaha eva. Sanuragam striyam drishtva, having seen whom? A striyam, a woman, a damsel. What type? Sanuraga, a charming one. Having seen a charming damsel or opposite of it. Samupasthitam mrutyum va drishtva. Or death itself is very close, right in front of the person is nothing but death. Means death is just that glaring at, that means he is facing the death. Even then, means either it is seeing a charming woman or the death itself in front of him. Avivalamanaha. In either case, he is avivalamanaha, means unperturbed, unaffected by either kama or bhaya. So, earlier one can get affected by kama, desire. In later case, one can affected by fear. Both are not there. Avivalamanaha. Person who is totally unperturbed. Swasthaha. Why is unperturbed? It's not a psychological accomplishment. Swasthaha. Swasthaha. Swasmin sthitaha. That means his mind is absorbed in the swarupa. Neither they can hold any fascination nor any fear for him. Swastaha mahashayaha. This word has come often. The one whose antakarana is absorbed in Mahan Brahman, Mahashayaha, that person certainly muktaha eva. He is certainly liberated, means a person having jnana nishtha is of this nature. Sukhe dukhe nare naryam sampatsu cha vipatsu cha Vishesho naiva dhirasya sarvatra samadarshinaha. In these stanzas, you should always draw the contrast between this person and other common ajnani person in similar situation. Then you will understand what is the disposition of a jnani. Dhirasya sarvatra samadarshinaha sukhe dukhe nare naryam sampatsu cha vipatsu cha visheshaha naiva. For a jnani, in all these pairs of opposites, there is no distinction, there is no difference, he is totally indifferent towards all this. On the contrary, an ignorant person will react in either way if such things are there. Dhirasya means jnaninaha, for in the case of a jnani. Sarvatra means sarvavasthasu, under all circumstances, under all conditions, at all places. And will sarvatra samadarshinaha. One has got samadarshitva. Samadarshitva possible only provided swarupa Anusandhana is there. So therefore, Samadarshinaha, Sukhe Dukkhe. From the word standpoint, there can be Sukha or Dukkha. Nare Naryam, whether men are in front of the person or women are in front of the person, or the person in the company of men or women. Sampatsucha Vipatsucha. In the case of prosperity, Sampatsu. In the case of adversity, Vipatsu. So therefore, when riches are there or calamities the person is facing, Vipad is calamities, etc., adversities. So whether in prosperity, all comforts and luxuries are available, or in adversities, Vipatsucha. In the case of this Jnani, Visheshaha Naiva. There is no distinction, there is no difference as far as his disposition is concerned, because he is totally indifferent. And Ajnani will be elated by Sukha, dejected by Dukkha, Nare Naryam, depending on the values that the person has got, either that means hanker or run away from them, or Sampatsu, elated, Vipatsu, dejected, like this, but this person is indifferent towards all. Nahimsa naiva karunyam naudhatyam nacha dinata. Naschyaryam naiva chakshobha kshina samsmarane nare. First line as it is. Nahimsa, naeva karunyam, na audhatyam, na cha dinata, na ascharyam, naeva chakshobha, kshina samsmarane anare. Or you can take kshina samsmarane, the alternate reading is there, samsarane also is there. Samsmarane, in alternate reading is samsarane. So you can, otherwise you can take anvaya like this. First, Kshina Samsarane or Samsmarane, Anare, then start from Nahimsa, Naiva Karunyam, Naudhatyam, Nachadinata, Nascharyam, Naiva Chakshobha. Anare, after that Anare, add Vidushi. After Anare, add Vidushi. Now let us take that first. Kshina Samsarane, Anare. So, in this person, who is this person? Kshina Samsarane. Kshina Samsarane, very easy. Why? Samsarane is Samsara. The one from whom samsara has gone is Muktaha. The one who is Muktaha. If you take Kshina Samsmarane, already told, Sarva Vismarana Dhrute Tava Swasthyam Na. So therefore that Vismarana, that is an anusandhana of Vishayas, including ignorance. So that was, we had seen that, means when it is possible. Kshina Samsmarana person, who can be? See, in the terminology of Ashtavakra himself, Nirvasanaha Spurti Matraha. Keep these words ready. Nirvasanaha Spurti Matra. Kevala Chinmatraha Nirvasanaha. The one who is free from all the, that means Antakarana Samskaras, direct cognition of Chaitanya, and Chaitanya alone is there. That is one who Kshina Samsmarane, or Kshina Samsarane, one whose samsara is gone, and he is Anare. What is Anara? We know Nara, we know Vanara. This is new one has come, Anare. Narabhimana Rahite. One who has no identification as I am a human. Why? When that idea say, I am a human. Body. Human being. Why? Another thing. Not that just like that is a mad or anything. Because Swarupa is so clear, identification, the body is not there. So therefore, Anare means Narabhimana Rahite, he is Vidushi. Vidushi means Vidwan, Jnani. The Jnani who has no more identification with the body, so, and whose appreciation of Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone is very clear because Nirvasanaha. So they're all smaranas. All these earlier values for the sense objects have gone along with their samskara. In the case of such person, na himsa, naiva karunyam. Neither he is cruel, means he takes to any cruel acts, nor compassion. Neither he is compassionate, nor is he cruel. So there is one Subhashita. Vajradapi katorani mruduni kusumadapi lokotaranam chetansi kohi vidnyatum arhati. The Subhashita, Sanskrit, a good saying. Lokotaranam chetansi. The mind of those people who are lokotara, means not this other world in the sense, can be such people only. Those who have got the jnana nishtha, kohi vidnyatum arhati. Who can understand that? Why? Vajradapi katorani. That means they are the best hard than the diamond. Diamond is said to be hard. Their mind is hard than the diamond because not moved by any compassion. Why? Because they know the truth. However great will come now, however great a calamity is there, they are not surprised also. Because that is the way of the world. And their Swarupa cognition is very clear. Or at the same time, Mruduni Kusumadapi. The heart is more tender than the most tender flower. You can't understand them because both possible. Lokotaranam chetansi kohi vidnyatum arhati. Who can understand the disposition of such great person? So, the same thing in slightly different way. Neither cruel nor compassionate. Naudhatyam nacha dinata. No audhatyam, audacity is not there. Do you know who am I? Who am I? Jnani. And who are you? Useless fellows? Ajnani is no audhatyam, no audacity. Because he has nothing to claim to be superior. What superiority he can claim? Because nothing other than Swarupa is there, myself is there, what can they can? Where is the superiority or inferiority? Neither nacha dinata, no meanness, no helplessness, ayyo, what to do, like this, no. Because he is the emperor of all the emperors, you know why? Without a naya paisa in the pocket. Why? Because it's Paramananda Swarupa. Why should it be Dina? Dinata comes with respect to body. Dinata because that helplessness, etc., with respect to the body, and when you get hooked to the objects around, because many things are there, you have no control over it. So here he can show the thumb to the entire world, na Dinata. At the same time, he has no audacity. That's why he has no helplessness. Doesn't mean that he is egoistic, etc. No audacity, no helplessness. Nashcharyam. Even if the pralaya is to take place, he has no wonder. He is not at all surprised about that. That is the way of the world that he knows. And why? Because there is a cause. What is the cause? Everything has got a cause of the past. So there is no wonder or there is no surprise about all this. Nacha naivacha kshobaha. Kshoba, restlessness, agitating the mind is just impossible because the Swarupa Anusandhana, cognition of Swarupa is very, very clear and it is not lost sight of. Namukto vishaya dveshta nava vishaya lolupaha. Asansaktamana nityam praptam upashnute. Muktaha vishaya dveshta ad api na. Vishaya dveshta ad api na. Nava vishaya lolupaha. Nava Vishaya Lolupaha. Nityam Asansaktamanaha ad san praptam ashtute. Muktaha, this person who is already liberated, Vishaya Dveshta Apina. He doesn't hate even the sense object. In contrast to whom? Mumukshu is Vairagyavan but Vishaya Dveshta because he apprehends danger or that is fear of sense object. But this person is indifferent toward them. He has no hatred whatsoever toward these sense objects. Because sense objects become the cause of bondage provided we ascribe the value for them. Because he has no value at all. He is indifferent, nothing to lose or nothing to gain from them. So Vishaya Dveshtana Nava Vishaya Lolupaha. Because if one may think that if he is not Vishaya Dveshta, then he may be the one who is greedy for sense objects. No. Vishaya Lolupaha Nava means he is not desirous of sense objects or he is not greedy for sense object. Then what is he? Nityam asangsakta manaha san, always with such disposition. With such mind means with such disposition. What is it? Asangsakta, not at all attached to this. Without any attachment to these, asangsakta manaha, what does he do? Praptam upasnute. Prarabdhavashat, on account of prarabdha, praptam, whatever the different things that come across oneself unasked, upasnute, that means he says. So not that I don't touch this and I don't touch that, etc. No. But he doesn't run after anything else. If it comes and if it is that the requirement is that it just makes use of them, just that is the end of everything, nothing more. So praptam, that also praptam means different things that come to him, whatever that one gains. How? Of course, prarabdhavashat, upashnute, he takes to them, that means he experiences. Like praptam, things like for which are required for maintenance of the body, those things. Samadhana, hita vikalpana. Shunya chitto na janati kaivalyamiva samstitaha. Second line, first add bahihi. Bahihi to be added. Shunya chittaha. Add jnani. First line entire. Samadhana hita vikalpanaha na janati kaivalyam samstitaha iva. Bahihi, externally, shunya chittaha jnani who is shunya chittaha. What is shunya chittaha? Earlier the phrase has come. Blank mind. बाहर से संकल्प विकल्प रहितः, already come. Somewhere it has come. That is sankalpa vikalpa rahita, free from sankalpa vikalpas. Not much earlier it has come. Shunya chitta. So sankalpa vikalpa rahitaha. So that one who has no sankalpa vikalpa with respect to external objects, including oneself also. Oneself means embodiment itself. Jnani, such jnani, he is totally, he doesn't know all this. Same thing that shunya chittatva is explained now. What do you mean by shunya chittatva? Sankalpa vikalpa are not there like this. Samadhana, yes, see, Shunya Chittatva Bahi means externally Sankalpa Vikalpa are not there. Now internally Samadhana, Asamadhana, Hita, Ahita, Vikalpanaha, Na Janati. He doesn't know. Na Janati doesn't know. Actually doesn't know in the sense, doesn't project. That Janati means projecting. He doesn't project internally also. What? These things. What are those? Samadhana, absorption of the mind. No, I should either absorption of the mind or samadhi. I should what? Always be in samadhi. Or asamadhana, vikshepa, agitation of the mind. Hita, oh, this is good, this is beneficial. Ahita, this is bad, this is hostile. Like this, vikalpana, projections, na janati, doesn't know means he doesn't project all these. Totally free from all these, this projection of the mind, because samadhi also is with respect to asamadhana, that is vikshepa, already told. Samadhi, why necessary? Because mind is full of all the adhyastas, so therefore you have to do that. So long as you have got adhyastas clustered in the mind, you can't say, no, I don't want nididhyasana, I don't want this, because Ashtavakra and his Shishyas tell that. That is not correct. You see their stature and then understand at what level they are. If you are at that level, certainly you can say, but not others who are not at that level, at this level. They have to take to the means. So therefore, that is the goal. But for that you have to start from Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. At place he has said, what is the need of Shastras? Therefore what? That's the best thing we want, is it not? Why bother about Shastras? No. So like this, no? And doctors advise some people to reduce the diet, to reduce the weight. Others, what they say? Take nutritious food. Now what will happen? No, this fellow was weighing 300 pounds and he was waiting in the queue. And the doctor, the first person the doctor was examining was emaciated. And the doctor said, all nutritious food you have to take this, etc., etc. So this fellow said, why waste money by giving consulting fees? So what? He has already told me, so therefore what? So let me take the therapy what is given to him. Already 300 pounds start, what will happen? Okay, so not that way. It is just, you see, Vedantic instructions are specific to the specific individual. So what is good to one can be detrimental or redundant. It can be redundant or detrimental to others. So therefore, na janati means doesn't project. How is it then? He is kaivalyam samsthitaha iva. Samsthitaha means praptaha. Kaivalyam praptaha iva. As though he has gained the kaivalya. Acha, then he is not muktaha. He is jnani. Jnani means muktaha or baddhaha. Muktaha. Then why? As though he has gained the kaivalya. Earlier this usage has come. What was it? In this context, iva means videha kaivalyam praptaha iva. That means videha kaivalya. When the body, when the jnani's body falls, prarabdha is over, jnani's body falls, what is there afterward? Even the embodiment also, badhita embodiment, upadhi also is not there. So that way. So therefore this usage has come earlier. Kaivalyam iva. That is, as though he has got videha kaivalya, that is how he is. Nirmamo nirahankaro nakinchiditi nischai. Nischita, not nischai. Nirmamo nirahankaro nakinchiditi nischitaha. Antargalita sarvashah kurvannapi karotina. Nirmamaha nirahankaraha kinchid na. Okay, you add there, after nirahankara add adhisthanatiriktam. Then the meaning will be very clear, otherwise you have to hunt here and there, etc. Nirahankaraha, then add adhisthanatiriktam. अधिष्ठानात् अतिरिक्तम अधिष्ठानातिरिक्तम अधिष्ठानातिरिक्तम सप्तदेश अध्यार किंचित न एड सत इति निश्चितः एड अतः एव अंतर्गलित सर्वाशः फर्दर एड अतः एव कुर्वन्नपि न करोति कुर्वन्नपि न करोति हाँ ओके ठीक है विल सी दैट कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते फाइन और न करोति न लिप्यते निर्ममः निर्ममः why he is निर्ममः निरहंकारः he has no ahankara ahankara identification with the upadhi he has no identification with the upadhi therefore nirmamah mindness is not there means aham and mama abhimana is not in whom that I is placed in its place that is one swarupa and one who knows for certain who has very well ascertained this fact what is it adhisthanatiriktam kinchit na sat other than adhisthana the chaitanya brahma na kinchit sat nothing is sat only sat is only brahma and brahma alone is sat other than that what is it nama rupatmaka prapancha can never be sat only brahman chaitanya only is sat and not nama rupatmaka jagat iti nishchitaha one who has got firm ascertainment based on his swarupa anusandhana therefore ataha eva for that very reason he is the one who is antargalita sarvashaha so the one from whom all that is antargalita sarvashaha free from all the desires free from all the desires see the first line nirmamaha nirahankaraha na kinchit nishtitaha this is with respect to the external world including the body whereas his disposition with respect to antakarana internally is described in the second line antargalita sarvashaha kurvannapi na lipyate na karoti so antargalita sarvashas all ashas desires which are there antaha where antaha means where antakarane those who are in the antakarana galita dropped means totally free from all the desires that can crop up in the mind that is what Gita says what is it sankalpa prabhavan kaman tyaktva sarvan asheshatah the one who is totally free from all these desires antargalita sarvasha ataha eva because he has no desires means again no identification of the body ahankara is not there therefore kurvannapi prarabdhavashad if at all something is done either na lipyate na karoti first let us take na karoti means kartrutva bhavana is not there that I do notion is not there because there is no identification of the body again na lipyate is not bound by results of action not afflicted by result of action again what is the reason ahankara kartrutva bhavana ahankara is not there so this is what his disposition is Manasah Galitamaanasaha add Jnani. Jnani कामपि दशाम संप्राप्तः भवेत्. कामपि दशाम संप्राप्तः भवेत्. Same thing is further explained. मनः प्रकाश सम्मोह स्वप्न जाड्य विवर्जितः. गलितमानसः ज्ञानी. Jnani, who is like this, Galita Manasa. What is Galita Manasa? Whose mind has dropped. Huh? Generally mind, what does the mind do? It is full of all Vishesha Vrittis. The mind wherein Vishesha Vrittis So generally the mind is full of all Vishesha Vrittis, Savishesha. The mind wherein all Visheshas are dropped means it is Savishesha Vrittihinam Manasam Yasya Saha Galita Manasaha. The person Savishesham Vrittihinam Manasam Yasya Saha. The one whose mind is not that mind is not there. Mind is there, but it is not. It is in its usual form of being clustered with all Vishesha Vrittis. Vishesha Vrittis belong to whom? Prapancha, Vishayas Prapancha. With respect, because it's not that means he's not. His mind is not at all. That's why you see, he's not. That means interacting with the world. See, then is he a stone? Some people say he is a stone. Why should he be a stone? Do you mean to say mind is the sentient entity? Stone is inert. Mind is not that mind is Chaitanya Swarupa and therefore the mind is not functioning, he becomes the stone, is it? The Chaitanya Swarup, Chaitanya, because of it, even the stone type mind which is inert in the nature functions, that is Swarupa, he is able to cognize. So therefore, but Vishesha Vrittis are not there because of it. That means the entire Prapancha gets projected, that is not there. So, Galita Manasaha, such a Jnani, what does he do? Kam api dasham, some state. What is that? Why that kam api means indescribable. Some state means which cannot be described as this. So kam api indescribable dasham sampraptaha bhavet, he gains. How is that something indescribable? How do you say so? That is explained in the first line, Manah Prakasha, etc. Like this, Manah Prakasha Sammoha Swapna Jadya Vivarjitaha. Manah Prakashat Jata Sammoha Swapna Jadya Vivarjitaha. Swapna free, Swapna Jadya, Sammoha Swapna Jadya Vivarjita. One who is free from, we'll see what is Sammoha, etc. One who is free from Sammoha, Swapna, Jadya. How are they born? Manah Prakasha. What is Manah Prakasha? Here Prakasha means the usual function of the mind, the display of the mind, the manifestation of the mind, the projection of the mind. Jagarana, Swapna and Sushupti are on account of whom? Antakarana, Buddhi. Buddhi means Antakarana. Antakarana. That is the different states of Antakarana are branded as Jagarana, Swapna and Sushupti. That is what is the Prakasha, Manah Prakasha. That is our usual display, the manifestation, projection of the mind. He is free from that. So that is, so Manah Prakasha Jata Sammoha. Sammoha is erroneous identification, erroneous notion about oneself. Swapna. Swapna here stands for both dream and waking, because both are false projections. So, Jadya. Jadya is sleep. Stupor means sleep. Jadya is free from that. That doesn't mean that Upadhita, he will not sleep at all the time. You can't say all the time he is awake also. See, a state of the mind which is free from waking, dream and sleep and erroneous errors. What is it? What is it? Is there such a state or no? What is that? Absorption in Swarupa. Absorption in the Swarupa. That's what is said here. Not that he will never sleep, etc. That prarabdhavashat, yes. But that's what is said is such a state is possible for him. So, that is manaprakasha jata sammoha swapna jadya vivarjitaha. So, free from these. Same thing, we can say that little better this is. Why manaprakasha vivarjitaha? The reason is savishesha prakasha bhava. One by one let us say the reasons for that. So he is free from manaprakasha. Or say, you can take also this way. Manaprakasha varjitaha, sammoha varjitaha, swapna varjitaha, jadya varjitaha. That also you can take. So now let us take this way individually. Manaprakasha varjitaha is free from, or see, manaprakasha, earlier we have taken as waking, dream and sleep. Or you can say manaprakasha means all the savishesha projection of the mind. That also function of the mind. That way, so in that sense, so manaprakasha varjita bhai, savishesha prakasha bhava. Because of absence of savishesha prakasha. Here prakasha means not light. What is it? Cognition. Cognition. Because there is the absence of cognition of savishesha pertaining to Vishayas, that means the Jagat including Vishayas and embodiment. So that all this show that his mind is absorbed in the Swarupa Jnana. So also Sammoha Varjitaha, free from erroneous notions, erroneous identification of the body. Why? Because the mind is directly cognizing the Swarupa, therefore erroneous notion about oneself is not there. When the sammoha, erroneous identification or notion crop up, not knowing the Swarupa, the mind is centered on the upadhis and identification with that, so which is not there in this person. So therefore, sammoha varjitaha, because pratyak pravana chittatva. The mind is totally engrossed and absorbed in the Pratyagatma Swarupa. And for that very reason, Sammoha Varjitaha. So, for that very reason, so he is free from Swapna Varjitaha, Jadya Varjitaha. Why? If the mind is absorbed in the Swarupa, Swapna, here Swapna is both waking and dream, not simply so this, because as Gaudapadacharya puts it, so your waking has no better status than dream, because both are misapprehensions, false projection. Slight difference may be there, concrete objects may be available in the waking, they may not be, but otherwise false projections, common factor in both. So therefore, because the mind is absorbed in the Swarupa, there is no sammoha, erroneous notion. Therefore, swapna varjitaha. That is, the person is free from both waking and dream. And for that purpose, because the mind is absorbed in the Swarupa, sammoha varjita, jadena sushuptya cha varjitaha. Because for sleep to be there, what should be there? In sleep, the cognition of Swarupa will not be there. Will it be there? No. So therefore, so Antakarana is in a dormant state. But here, antakarna is not awake to the objects around. Antakarna is not dreaming anything. At the same time, antakarna is not in dormant condition. What is the state? It is directly cognizing Swarupa and absorbed in that. That is why, so free from sleep also, that state is described. So in this manner, in these last 20, these 20 stanzas, a Tattvadarshi, a Jnani was described in terms of his knowledge and disposition. What is the result of such Jnana? Of course, freedom from samsara. But what does it actually mean, freedom from samsara? So long as the person lives like a Jivan Mukta Avastha, what exactly does it mean? Among the result, of course, freedom from all this is there. The topmost is the fructification of Shanti. Ananda itself means Shanti. But what Shanti? That Shanti means the Shanti, the peace that this Jnani commands is being described with specific, that is this reference to adversities and calamities. Means more in particular with respect to calamities and adversities with respect to the world, how he commands Shanti. Otherwise what happens? We react. No. On the face of this also, how he commands Shanti. That is what is described. That is what is now. That is now Shanti Shatakam. 100 stanzas now. So, 100 stanzas which describe the Shanti, the peace. Peace not just psychological level, mental level, but Swarup because of the, of course it is at the mental level, but because of the discovery of Shanti at the Swarupa level. So that is being, or we can say equanimity. Equanimity of the mind, the mental composure, especially in misfortune. If no trouble is there, I think Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Of course, we are expert in creating Ashanti even there also. That is a different thing. That is our greatness. So, but here, if everything is in order, there is no reason for any Ashanti. But here, but everything is disorder, then nothing but Ashanti. Even at the face of misfortune, he commands Shanti. That means it is a Phalibhuta Shanti, not Sadhana Shanti. See, with Viveka Vairagya, some Karma Yoga, Antakarna is Shuddha. The person can command a composure in the mind. That is Sadhana Rupa. At the level of the means. But this is not that way. Phalibhuta, the result. Why result? Because Swarupa, Shanta Swarupa is discovered. Nothing can take away from his Shanta Swarupa. So that is how. For that is what? That nishtha in the knowledge is required. Of course, see, among the result, this Shanti is prominent. Other thing was the freedom from so many things, etc., that is there. So, but moksha, that is true. But from the external standpoint, that prominence is in terms of this equanimity of the mind or the Shanti that one commands. Before that, the Guru Ashtavakra offers salutations to such person. Such person means his Swarupa. Yasya bodhodaye tavat swapnavad bhavati bramaha. Tasmai sukhaika rupaya namah shantaya tejase. Bodhodaye, add sati, tavat brahmaha, swapnavad, add tuchchaha bhavati. No, swapnavad tuchchaha, then yasya, not bhavati, yasya, further add, jnataha, then bhavati. Bodhodaye sati tavat भ्रमः स्वप्नवत् तुच्छः यस्य ज्ञातः भवति तस्मै शान्ताय सुखैक रूपाय तेजसे नमः। बोधोदये सति, बोधोदय सति means when bodha rises, means bodha takes place. What is bodha? Atma bodha, tattva bodha, not composed by Shankaracharya, not text. Atma jnana, Atma tattva swarupa jnana. Of course, I think some people don't know at all, I think, tattva bodha and Atma bodha text. And many know it. Okay. So here actually the knowledge, not the text. So bodhodaye, when the Atma jnana, self-knowledge takes place, tavat means that moment itself, no delay at all. Then and there, when the knowledge takes place, tavat, brahmaha, swapnavat tuchhaha. It's like this because namaha is that. My salutations unto that person. Who is that person? The one who on gaining the one who on the at the moment of gaining the very knowledge, so the knows that the Jagat is nothing but like a dream. That is what he says. So tavat, that moment itself, brahmaha. What is brahmaha? Prapancha brahmaha means the Jagat. This falsely projected Jagat, prapancha brahmaha. What happens to that? How does he know that? Earlier it was taken as real. See, first it is said prapancha brahmaha. Prapancha brahmaha from whose standpoint? Prapancha is brahma, something which is erroneously projected. From whose standpoint? Shastra standpoint and from the jnani standpoint. But this person was earlier ajnani and therefore prapancha was no more brahmaha. It was what was for him? Satyam. It was Satyam. Now, here prapancha brahma is said, the prapancha which is brahma according to Shastra and Jnani, which this fellow had taken as Satyam, that prapancha, for him what happens? Swapnava tuchhaha yasya jnataha bhavati. For who? One for whom, which is known now as tuchha, worthless. That means which has no, that means no value at all. Like what? Tuchha means worthless. Like what? Swapnavat. What value you have got for swapna? Any value? There may be some who have got value for swapna also. Huh? Suppose in swapna you got, let us say, million crores rupees. Nowadays you have to count in crores, lakhs gaya. Say earlier, earlier the talks were in terms of dabbas, it seems, and now it is in terms of khokas. You ask chartered accountants, they will tell you. Peti, not dabba. Peti, sorry. Businessmen and chartered accountants know that. It was peti means kitna peti dega, means how many lakhs. Now they will say kitna khoka, means what? How many crores. This is the terminology, you know, in income tax department and sales tax department. Okay. So that is how it is. So that, suppose, that is what, in the dream he got million crores of rupees, not without, no scam involved, legitimate, okay, legally, okay. legally got million crores of rupees. Or he was like Janaka Maharaja, you know, He was an emperor, lost everything and became pauper. He says, both are what? Tuchya means has no meaning at all. It's just to be brushed aside. So therefore, entire prapancha brahma is, for now, from he has discovered for oneself, is swapnavad tuchyaha yasya jnataha bhavati, means becomes known to the one, means one to whom this entire jagat becomes known as nothing but trash, tuchya, trash, this prapancha brahma. When on gaining the knowledge, tasmai, unto that, in fact you can't say person also, because he is no more a person. Person with respect to embodiment. But we may say from the standpoint of vyavahara to say, or we may say, tasmai, sukhaika, tasmai shantaya. Who is shantaha? The one from whom all sankalpas have drawn. Sankalpa prabhavan kaman tyaktva sarvan asheshatan. So therefore, see, that is shantaya, means it is nivritta sankalpa vikalpaya. The one from whom all sankalpa vikalpas are dropped, one who is free from that. Sukhaika rupaya, the one who is nothing but ananda sarupa, means not at all mixed with sorrow. The sukha, ananda, not mixed with sorrow. Otherwise, there is sukha. How? Mixed with the sorrow? No, not that way. So therefore, dukkhanuvidha sukha sukha swabhavaya. When the swabhava swarupa is nothing but ananda. But what ananda? Dukkhanuvidha, dukkhena na vidha, not mixed with sorrow. So now that one means was nothing but ananda swarupa. Sukhaika rupaya. Tejase. Tejase means prakashaya. Prakasha means not light here. Jnana swarupaya. The one who is nothing but the very knowledge principle. Unto that, tasmai namaha, my namaskara. How can Ashtavakra do this namaskara? Is it possible for him to do this namaskara? Namaskara is done to whom? Do you do namaskara to me, yourself only? Always to someone other. How can Ashtavakra do? I think he must be a bluff master. So he says everything is Brahman, and there nothing other than how he says now. Because he comes down that if he can't do that, then he has to Ashtavakra Gita itself will not be there, itself will not be there. So otherwise he has to speak, is it not? He has to write, is it not? So he has to come down at that level and offer, means, and that is thereby what happens? Namaha means what? Even that individuality, that I who is offering the namaskara itself, that one itself gets merged in the Swarupa. What remains finally is only one Swarupa, Advaya Swarupa. Now, he is said to be Sukhaika Rupaha. I think, how is it possible? Because rich people also are happy. So, how do you say they are also, that is, they are happy they are. So, see that now the reason is given. No, they are, of course, they may have comforts and luxury, but true happiness they don't have at all. Arjayitva khilanarthan bhogan apnoti pushkalan. Nahi sarva parityagam antarena sukhi bhavet. See, in earlier stanzas, what was told that the one who is shantaha is sukhaika rupaha. Namaskara means to such person. Shanta means sankalpa, Shanta sankalpa, sankalpa rahita. How do you say that the sankalpa rahitaha or Shanta sankalpaha only is Sukhaika rupaha gets ananda? Because we find in the world a rich person, dhani, also is happy. How do you say so? That is the doubt for which answer is given. Akhilan arthan arjayitva pushkalan bhogan ad eva apnoti. Akhilan arthan arjayitva pushkalan bhogan ad eva apnoti. Sarva parityagam antarena sukhi nahi bhavi. Sarva parityagam antarena sukhi nahi bhavi. Akhilan arthan arjayitva. Arjayitva, having earned. Having earned what? Akhilan arthan. All types of artha means here securities and all possessions. So it can be from money onwards. Money, that means properties, riches, all, name, fame, all such things. Power, possession, everything. All these arthas. So, arjayitva, having earned, that person gains, what does he gain? Pushkalan bhogan eva apnoti. Apnoti gains pushkalan, plenty of bhogan. Bhogan, sense objects, luxury and comforts. So what one can gain out of from earning lot of riches is only comforts, luxury and sense objects. Is there a guarantee that he will be anandi? Here what ananda was spoken? Sukhaika rupa. Sukhaika rupa means, what does it mean? Only ananda without the trace of any sorrow. Now here it says, one may gain such bhoga, sense pleasures, etc. But sukhi means sukhaika rupa can be only when everything is given up. Sarva parityaga mantarena sukhi nahi bhavi. So, without giving everything, here without giving everything but not riches, etc. Because if you give up riches, that is fine. Externally you might have given, but internally sankalpas are still going on. So therefore from inside you have, if you have given, that is real giving up. So therefore sarva parityaga mantarena means sarva sankalpa vikalpa tyagam vina. Without giving up all sankalpa and vikalpas. Says sukhi. Sukhi here in the sense as described in the first stanza. Sukhaika rupaha. Sukhaika rupaha. Nahi bhavet. No one can become so. So therefore it is accepted at the vyavharika level, in the level of the world, in the world, by earning so much of arthas, wealth, etc., one can command the sense pleasures, luxury, comforts. But the true ananda, not at all mixed with sorrow, is just next to impossible without getting rid of sankalpa and vikalpa, because that sankalpa, vikalpa itself will give sorrow. Itself will give sorrow. There can't be any exception whatsoever, whoever the person may be. Why not he is Hiranyagarbha? That's why Hamsa Gita have seen. Brahmaji could not answer, though jnana is there, but could not answer the question of Sanat Kumaras. Why? Jnani, no, you can't question his jnana. But there the word is given, no? Vyapruta chittaha. See? For whom? Brahmaji. Being Vyapruta chittaha. What is the Vyapruta? GM production. He has to handle the production department. The mind is preoccupied. Because the mind was preoccupied means sankalpa, vikalpas. See, at that level. And who is he? The first citizen of the entire cosmos, not India or any country as such. The first citizen of the entire cosmos, the moment born, one who has got the Atma Jnana, which because such a pure mind he had because of past kalpas, this karmas and upasanas, even he, vyapruta chittaha, means sankalpa vikalpa, when mind they are there, could not have that composure to know what was the problem with their question, etc. Do he has a jnana, he has got jnana. That's why he thought of whom? Narayana. And he came in the form of Hamsa. Because that also for meditation highest level was he told that. So that is sarva, that first, that sarva parityaga, sarva sankalpa, vikalpa tyaga is indispensable. Therefore, what is to be done now? Sankalpa, vikalpa has to be given up. When will you give them up? What things you give up? Useful things do you give up? No. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः Sarve